forget the notes today.
Yeah.
Big Daddy's on one, so we're just going to take advantage of that.
On several.
Are you upset at the president for something?
Am I upset at the president? He's not my president. See, now if I say that, then you have all the crazy trolls like, oh, they moved to another country. And blah, blah,
No, don't worry about them.
I'm not worried about it, really, but I guess it just pisses me off. You know, yes, he's my president. He is my president, I suppose. How it's sad to say that. I'm sorry, let's put it this way. I have mad respect for the office of the president. I do not have mad respect for the person who's president. He needs to understand that he's not campaigning anymore. That there is such a thing as climate change. I'm sorry, there is. Those scientists aren't wrong. Wake up and see what's going on in this fucking country. I mean, the hurricanes. Puerto Rico's blasted. You're worried about the NFL players kneeling? That's what he's worried about on Twitter, them kneeling? How about you get your ass out and figure out FEMA, figure out what the hell is going on with these countries, help our own fucking people. I'm so sick of it.
Where does this come from?
Just probably being in Houston or being in Austin and just seeing everything that's gone on. And then,
so you went down there?
Yeah, well, I was there, you know, with my other, but yes, I was there with Keller Williams. You know I love my Keller Williams.
Sound of Freedom coming. I think the president heard you.
I think the Blue Angels are there.
I think we're in danger. I just want to say this.
But it's just, I'm baffled. I know, you know how much I love you. I'm baffled that anybody thinks that is responsible leadership. If that's responsible leadership, fuck it. Just everybody go online, say what you want to say, do what you want to do, have no decorum. He doesn't. We have a bully for a president, so what the hell? What does it matter? He goes to Houston, where these people's lives have been decimated. And he thinks that at an election rally, the first thing out of his fucking mouth was, what a turnout we have here. You think so, you idiot? Those people have lost everything they've worked for in their life. What are you going to do to fix it? Fix it. Get your act together. Get off Twitter. Get into the White House. Get that fucking Senate and that Congress or the House of Representatives under control. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all of the Trump people saying like, oh, blah, 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 Obama this. Obama is one of the best presidents we've ever had. It'll go down. You'll see. Give it about 10 or 20 years. The same thing happened with Bill Clinton. Everybody was up in arms when he was president. First president that fixed the budget that Bush decimated, put us back into a positive situation. Then Bush Jr. comes in and decimates the budget because he had to fight his daddy's war. That's a whole nother fucking subject. Then this moron gets elected, turns this frickin' country upside down. He thinks he's frickin' on the campaign trail still. Oh, I'm on fire today. I'm so pissed.
So I'm just letting you go.
I know, I'm sorry. Like, you're just doing I'm like, what is this? I'm sorry. I needed to get better sleep, I think. Don't hate me. Seriously, I'm just not having it. I'm watching all of these people. And then Puerto Rico, like, they may not have power there for 6 months. That island is decimated.
Yeah, it's gone.
That was people lived there.
Yeah.
That was where they worked, lived, had their lives, their families. Come on. Something has to change. I don't know. Something has to change.
I think those situations are complicated, especially when you have so many disasters. You have Florida, the state of Texas, you have
the fires.
Louisiana, you have Alabama, there are a lot of places that were hit by hurricanes. And so mainland is probably going to get the majority of the resources. That's why I said, you know, the Bahamas and Puerto Rico, they're screwed. Yeah. There's no way there's enough resources to get all the way. It's just not possible.
It's like we're going to take all the people from Puerto Rico and move them to Florida, or where, and then we have Florida, move them to the Carolinas. Oh, wait, oopsie. I mean, everywhere you think you're going to move them. No, it's crazy.
I don't know, but like the Virgin Islands, the Bahamas, and Puerto Rico might be gone.
I would say Puerto Rico resurrecting itself is probably next to impossible. I hope to God for those people that it does, but just they may not even have power for 6 months. It's just not going to happen.
That's going to be a crazy state of affairs.
Yes, it's good. Can you imagine all the sickness and all the other kind of stuff that will come just from as a result?
Have you seen that movie?
There?
There was a cataclysmic movie, apocalyptic style movie, where basically the only thing that happened was that power went out for like 8 days.
No.
And by the 8th day, people were like full on caveman, like crazy stuff going on.
It would be though.
And then all of a sudden the power just clicked back on and everyone was like, are we back to normal now? People had killed people and all this. It was nutty.
It's kind of like social media, like how people hide there. Yeah.
8 days.
Yeah, no, totally.
8 days. So, you know, and it's easy to blame the president. Okay. But that's also what everyone did for all the problems when Obama was in office. They blamed the president.
And they still do it right. No, that's
so
true.
You can't just blame the president.
No, I just felt like it too.
I know you feel like it, but you can't just blame the president.
I'm okay.
Because
are you trying to balance me
I will say this. If anyone has a chance to take resources and use them efficiently
please don't tell me
in this situation, it's Donald Trump. No question. No question.
Are you trying to make me have a breakdown?
You want to talk about Obama balancing the budget?
Not Obama. Oh, yeah, okay. But I was going all the way. No, I was talking about Clinton balanced Bush Sr.'s nonsense. Got us positive. Then Bush Jr. decimated again. And then Obama inherited a shit show. He couldn't win to save his life. He didn't have a House or a Senate that were working with him. They cock-blocked his ass everything that he wanted to do, period. That was him and the first, and we had a real first lady. Imagine that. We actually had a first lady that was there. I'm not saying anything bad about Melania Trump.
The first 2 years in office, there was a Democratic-controlled Senate under
but
Obama.
Right.
It was after the first 2 years that they lost all those seats because Obamacare and people didn't want it. So then it became a Republican-controlled Congress. Or no, a Republican-controlled House.
Yeah.
And then after Obama, so there's 3 or 4 elections during his total 8-year term, and every time Democrats lost seats.
Yeah, I think now the legs.
So how could that be the greatest president of all time when his party got crushed during his own presidency?
I don't get it. It's because I don't understand it.
It's because people didn't like it, man.
I always wonder.
They made that clear when they went to the.
Let me ask you this question. I'm curious too. I want to know, why do you think people did not like Obama? I can't figure it out. I really can't. I'm curious from your perspective.
Why people didn't like Obama?
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Just like the side deals with Iran, shipping cash over here, over there, letting Hillary Clinton do her thing. The clear. So first of all, he was a politician. So I voted for Obama. Do you know this?
Yeah.
The first term?
Yeah.
Because I wanted an outsider. I want an outsider.
Yeah, okay.
My whole life, I don't want a politician to be the president. I want someone who is a business person to be the president, because the country's an enormous business. So I knew Obama wasn't a business person, he's an academic, but he's a constitutional attorney. I'm thinking, all right, he came in, the way he spoke, it's like, this guy gets it, he's different. He's going against Clinton, awesome, let's get him in there. But then they combine forces and you do the political favor thing, and before you know it, she's Secretary of State. Yeah. So that's one reason. But mostly just because, the idea of letting, the debt, which is the biggest problem that we've had since Bush, since last Bush, who really made it bad. The debt, it made even worse under Obama, almost got to $20 trillion. It's just finally started rolling back. I don't know if even Donald Trump can fix that, because it's such a big problem.
Well, it's so massive. Yeah.
But if anyone can, I think he would be the person. So we'll see.
But he's a bully, though. I don't like it.
That's the problem, though. See, in the world, everything's nice and pretty and quiet and clean here in this country, but the rest of the world is still fighting for everything that they have.
Yeah, so that's why I don't want to have any, go to another country. I do not want to go to another country.
Definitely not.
I love this country.
Definitely not.
Super, uber clear about it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with you questioning the president. That's part of free speech. You can question the president. You can say, hey, Mr. President, what the hell? Which is what a lot of people like myself have been doing for at least 4 years with Obama for me, and 8 years for some people. Is like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you sending money to Iran? All that stuff. But, the thing with Trump, and will he be able to get this done? I don't know. Is it something that could be done? Is it even possible? I'm not sure. But we've finally seen the national debt roll backwards. We haven't seen that happen in decades. Oh, so it's just finally started going backwards. And if you go to usdebtclock.org, or if you did for the past 24 years, the numbers were going up so fast you couldn't even see them. The numbers were going so fast. So to finally see that stop and actually start going the other direction is huge.
So could that be from all the work that Obama did?
Oh, I was trying to explain.
Now catch up. No, I know.
I was trying to explain why.
I'm teasing you.
You said he's a bully, and I'm trying to explain why that might be a good thing. Because the rest of the world, like North Korea, a place like this, they are fighting. They
North Korea, they're going to bomb us. But we're a sitting target in San Diego. I don't know why people don't get that.
You think Putin's a bully? How do you deal with a bully?
Well, but just ignore
you have to bully him.
Yeah.
So if Putin is going to bully us, and Obama's going to be like, oh, well, be quiet, whatever, and he's going to jump, go into the Ukraine and do whatever he wants to do. If North Korea is going to sit there and say that they're going to annihilate us,
but they're
no
scary.
One's going to do anything.
That dude's scary.
They're not.
I think they are.
They're not scary. They're trying to project fear. That's the only thing they have. That's the only thing they have. They're projecting fear because they know that is a successful weapon against most people. Fear-mongering. And all our president is saying is, if you even come close to one of our people or one of our properties, you're done. Why wouldn't you like to hear that from your president? Well, would you rather the president sit there and ignore all those warning signs like Obama did for 8 years?
But I would rather he didn't put it on blast and figure out a way to slap their ass back, and then you can put it on blast.
Sanctions are happening.
No, I know.
It was on TV. I just saw the way.
And I don't know. I'm not a fan of the president communicating via Twitter. That's just me. I don't know. It doesn't seem very presidential. I do like the
Donald Trump's not presidential.
Okay, there you go.
That's not what you're getting. Obama was presidential.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, if you want someone who speaks well, who has a beautiful smile, and who'll make you feel good every time.
Were you just talking about me? I'm teasing you.
Then you want Obama. He'll make you feel good. Every time you hear him speak, you'll be like, God, everything he said was perfect. But I'm more looking at action and like what has actually happened and where people are and things like that. So, I mean, if you want someone presidential, Trump's not your guy. He's not your guy. But if you want someone who's very transparent and who is very outward.
It's very transparent.
Yeah.
Look at the press corps.
What?
I mean, he can't even get in it like Huckabee. She doesn't even have anything to say. It's like most presidents would be informing
You don't need
to
because there's no secrets. He just lets it hang out on Twitter.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I think most people would rather have that. I personally would rather have no press corps. It's not needed. We don't need it anymore. You needed it in the 50s when it was newspapers, and that's how people got their information.
Really get newspapers.
You don't need it anymore.
No, you really don't.
He could just sit there and tweet and just let you know, this is what's up. This is what I think. Screw you, and you guys, if you're not.
Well, I would give him, the only credit I'll give him is I like the screw you factor. I do like that part. I do, but I'm just saying, we need to take care of our people. I do want to say that, those hurricanes and the stuff that's happened, till you've witnessed something like that, it is outrageous.
We're going to connect this. We're going to connect this post to a donation link for the people in Houston.
Okay.
So we will connect this. So if you're watching this video live, you won't see it. But if you watch this video after it's live, you will see the donation link. So we're going to connect us there. Okay. I think this is one of those situations where, we can together do a lot.
Yeah,
if you look at government,
actually, it should be unifying.
Correct. So if you expect the government to be able to do it all, they can't because they have a limited number of resources, right? So we have to jump in and say, all right, guys, we have to pitch in extra. There's only so much tax dollars and resources set aside for FEMA. And there's only so much coffers they can go into, but there's been tremendous devastation. So we have to, together, say, hey, $100.
Just like Keller Williams did.
$100.
I'll give it. Totally. Honestly, and I know I said this on the Big Daddy radio show. I'm not just saying it because that's my affiliation, because I love them so much. But I do. Keller Williams, from a real estate perspective, is the best. I know I always say it, but I'm saying it because they put their money where their mouth is. The Rheology Group, which is Century 21, Prudential, all of them donated like $75,000 collectively. You have Keller Williams has already donated $4 million, and they're on track to do $20 million. And they sent their people down there, 4,000 agents, to help. I just don't get it. I want more people to just help these people that, think about too, 4,000 agents in Houston got their houses devastated. Not just their houses. That whole city just got decimated. They're real estate agents. They also have now just lost their profession. So I know we're jumping, but on ending on this, the reason I'm bringing that up, we have KW Cares. But I want to see more action from more people. I really do. Those people, they need help. And even if it's $50 or $100, KW Cares, American Red Cross, whatever you want to do, but donate or try to help.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
If you're in a really rough spot, donate $20.
Seriously, it'd be the best thing you did all day.
We can pool resources and make things like this better because, like I said, I don't know if we have enough resources to deal with the first hurricane disaster because it was
everything following
unbelievable. And then we had 3 more hurricanes hit the mainland, and then 2 more, right? That actually, well, I guess part of those were some of the same hurricanes, but absolutely crushed the Virgin Islands. My buddy lost his boat, which was his business and his house and everything.
Oh,
the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and the Bahamas are just done. I mean, for a very foreseeable future, just done. And the tourism was the really main thing.
Yeah, for the Caribbean especially. Imagine. Yeah. I mean, now those are just blown away as well. And I think to me, like a U.S. territory like Puerto Rico, literally being that decimated, it just makes you shake your head. And you talk about those apocalyptic type movies, it almost feels like we're sort of living in that. And I haven't watched American Horror Story this season yet. Have you?
No.
You should, because I know what the premise is about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's.
Is it about how bad of a president Trump is?
I think so. Yeah, of course. Ryan Murphy's not going to be having it. The guy that produces that and creates it. So, Let me put in a plug for that show, even though I haven't watched it. But no, today was good. You get it. And you know I'm open to whatever. I always say, like, I'm socially liberal, fiscally conservative. So I don't know where that falls, but I don't want to hear, like, lefty, liberal. No. Stop labeling everything. I like the idea of, at the end of the segment, after I got all my bitching out, everybody come together and help. Namaste. Namaste. We love you guys. And by the way, if you need to sell your house or if you need to buy one, call me. I'll take care of the people. I'm sure after this rant, people will be lining up to do that.
Yes, especially.
But you want somebody like that. You could have the crazy president and the crazy real estate agent, and you'll be totally taken care of. And we will end on that note. No, I'm just kidding. Give it a hard time. Yeah, you know, I'll go down for my clients all day.
Oh, I know. No, I've never seen anyone care as much as you do. It's unbelievable. But,
thank you.
And that's part of what, you know, why I wanted to just let you go here to get things started, because I could tell you were on. I know we got a comment. He's the president. Country gave. Oh, we lost it. What is it? Is it just stays for a second? He's the president. Country gave Obama 8 years. Can you at least give the president a chance?
Yes.
From Laura. I think that's fair.
I think it's fair. Who is that?
Laura.
Yes, Laura. I'll give him a chance.
I think it's fair. I don't think he's been really given a chance. I think people were immediately, you know, ostracizing him in you know, trying to cast him out. I'm going to New York tomorrow.
Are you?
By the way, yeah. I will be visiting Trump Tower. If there are protests, there will be Facebook Live happening.
Are they still protesting Trump Tower?
All the time.
See, that part I don't get. At the end of the day. And it's like...
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
No. I don't care about the protest. I really don't. Like, I want people to march, do whatever you want to do. Peaceful. But I don't like like how she stays in New York with the kid. I don't want to hear about the kid. Like, the other president's kids lived in the White House. They went to the best schools. Get out of your tower. Go to the White House where you belong. Stop costing us $1 million just to take care of you in New York per day. Whatever it is. It's something like outrageous like that with the Secret Service.
It's always like that, though. It's with every president. It's like that.
But his is higher.
Too.
Yeah, they get it for life.
His is higher because look at how many people have threatened him. Look at how much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hasn't been now. I will give you this with regard to the national anthem protests, which I think have been, upon hindsight, I think have been grossly misunderstood.
Yes.
And I think
we just had that conversation in the car.
Totally. The action that was taken was really ill-advised. Let's put it that way. If they had consulted me about a good way to go about protesting this, I would not have said, you know what, protest the anthem. That's the thing. That'll get people to pay attention and jump on your side. But he shouldn't have called people sons of bitches. You know, like that obviously should not have happened. But that's the guy. You know, that comes with it. Well, that's part of it. He said that you know where he stands, right? That's what I like about it. He's not sitting there giving you some presidential bullshit. Like, oh, well, you know, these young gentlemen. No, he just says, you son of a bitch, stand for the flag. What are you doing? That's how he feels.
Are you making me are you trying to make me like him now?
No, I'm just saying.
It was almost working for a second. I was like, I like that president.
That's how he feels.
But don't do that to me. You're going to unwind everything I've done for the last 3 months. No, I'm teasing. I will give him a chance there.
Give him a chance.
Thanks to you.
But, you know, I mean, the thing is, you know, with the protests, you know, a lot of people have been saying, well, it's free speech. And we've talked about free speech before. Yeah, and that's okay. And it is. But, you know, it's a two-sided coin. So you can't get upset about someone expressing free speech against someone who's expressing free speech. It's the same thing.
You know what? Just take all the party affiliation, take all that part out. I'm glad you just said that. That part is super, super crazy making. It's like you have the ones protesting the other one. It's just like if everyone would stop and stand back and look and like come together. I'm not being kumbaya, but not mistake for real. If everybody would come together, we would be so much more powerful. Now I feel like I was being polarizing. I don't mean to be. No. But I do think that how interesting, we had all that social media craziness going on with the politics, then the hurricanes and everything happened, and it seemed like, shoot, all that died down and like America really came together. That made me proud to be American. That's what this country is about. 100%. That's what this country is about. So,
I 100%
And I agree about the protests. With the national anthem, it's just the wrong forum. I understand their message, I get it, but it's just not the right place to put that message.
I believe there's a legitimate grievance there that should be looked at. I think there are some things that have happened with police officers. I think that lack of accountability there.
Absolutely. Both sides of the coin. Both sides of the coin.
100% needs to be looked at, and not just with regard to, you know, white police officers shooting black people, but just police officers shooting people, like in general, like because it happens to both races.
No, I have a lot of my family's in law enforcement, so I get it.
That needs to be looked at. 100% agree. I just think the way they went about it lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so I equate it to like look at like the ice bucket challenge. Okay, super awareness driving about ALS. Right, the ALS ice bucket. Did you do it?
No,
I didn't either.
But we know about it.
But I saw it.
We know about ALS.
Everyone else saw it too, and now everyone knows about ALS. Ice bucket challenge. What is ALS? I mean, the Google searches were through the roof when people were doing that. There's ways to create awareness without upsetting people. You know, if you specifically go out of your way to do something that's upsetting, like when people burn the flag and do stuff like that, they're doing something because they want to upset you, because they're upset and they want you to feel the way they feel. That's not a good way to get things done, in my opinion. So, and I do not like protesting the anthem, but the Cowboys did it perfectly. Did you see what the Cowboys did? So, the Cowboys and their owner, Jerry Jones, has said many times, if you don't stand for the anthem, you're off the team. But what he did was, he took, and every single player went out to the 50-yard line before the game, before the anthem, and Jerry Jones in the middle, all arm in arm, they all took a knee. All of them, the whole organization, took a knee on the field before the anthem. Then they all stood when the anthem played.
See, that's the right thing.
That's the right thing to do.
I agree.
That's the right thing to do.
I totally agree.
So a little, a little thought. Don't follow the first guy in the foxhole.
A little decorum goes a long way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Follow the first guy in the foxhole, and there's a mine in there, and then you all get blown up.
Yeah,
it's just
I say you follow that guy and you might get bit. Absolutely.
Think about it a little bit. What's the better way to go about this? What I would like to see is I'd like to see someone reverse the trend. I would like to see someone in a community who goes out and says, this is the new way we're going to create awareness. Whether it's ice bucket challenge or shave head or whatever, I don't know, something. We're going to shave the left eyebrow off for, awareness. I don't know.
That'd be a bitchy.
But do something, do something that is not going to offend anyone, but will be fun and other people will want to do, and people will get behind it, because I agree there's a problem there. There's a lack of accountability. Something needs to be looked at. No question about it, but you lost a lot of people. Jay, can you pull that back up?
Yeah, pull back up. But I have a lot of family in law enforcement.
Okay, it's Laura. Watch Mike Rowe's new show. The players should pull their money and go out in the community and help families that are suffering. Yeah.
Go, Laura, Mike, go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and I think you could ask a lot more, and that's the same thing I had, the issue that I had with Colin myself was, hey, how come you waited until the football season to let people know that there was a problem? Like, a lot of these things happened months and months ago.
It was just months ago, a year ago. Yeah,
get on the radio,
I didn't get that either.
Do a podcast. Like, you have so many fans, you have so many ways to get the message out. Why would you wait until the national anthem to do it? It just didn't seem right.
Yeah, I saw LeBron James announcing it today, too.
What did he say?
I wasn't having the president.
Oh, you saw his Twitter?
Yeah. And they interviewed him on one of the morning news programs. I did that's somebody that I find interesting, though. Pretty
LeBron James?
Yeah. Because I'm not the biggest sports guy. Every time I'm Madonna, Brittany, I'm down. We could be here till tomorrow morning.
I follow Brittany on Instagram now.
Yeah, you should. You would love her even more. She's amazing. She
looks amazing.
She's hot.
I mean, how old is she now?
34 or 5.
No, she's got to be more than that.
She's got to be.
Don't tell her. I don't know. 38.
How old is she,
guys? Drew, how old is she?
Ask Siri. Brittany.
She's like 37, 36.
Really?
She's really hot, though. Yeah.
Everybody's
good. We're getting down. Or like Madonna moved to Portugal.
35?
All right. 35. Or Madonna moved to Portugal.
She looks good. She did what?
Madonna moved to Portugal. There's a news flash for you. Yeah.
Madonna moved to Portugal?
Yes.
Because of why?
What do you
Not
think?
my president?
Not my president. Of course. But she wanted to be inspired for her next album, and she wants people to know her next album is not just going to be a Trump rant. And I'm like, go, sister, go.
That didn't go over so well, I imagine. Now, here's the thing. Did you see the documentary, Lady Gaga, the behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Like leading up to her Super Bowl performance?
Was that the 2.5 hour or 5.5 hours? It's on Netflix.
It's like it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, 5 feet 2 inches or something like that.
Yeah, 5'2".
Yeah, 5'2".
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen the whole thing. I can't wait. I can't wait to love her.
She
is freaking amazing.
Wow.
She's somebody I think that's been super misunderstood too, because she's a
You'll understand her now.
Yeah, watch that documentary. I'm glad. I'm gonna watch it again tonight. I only saw like bits of it. I want to. I love Gaga. Are you kidding? and she's amazingly talented. I mean, I've seen her multiple times live. Her voice is, well, she was a classical singer. She was trained at like all the best places. She's amazing. Her voice would knock out the park. She got me with
the Super Bowl halftime show. That's where she got me. I saw that and I was like, wow, that
Super Bowl halftime show was amazing.
That was epic.
That, and then she did the Academy Awards with the Sound of Music tribute, which, how gay is that? But she did, and I'm joking. But the Sound of Music thing, but she even blew Julie Andrews away, who was the original gal. I can't remember that, Sound of Music, blah, 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 singing through the hills and all that shit.
No.
But she knocked it out of the park, and I think she's really gained industry respect because she absolutely does have talent.
You're going to have to go see her in stadiums from now on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I totally do anyway. Yeah, go to the Forum in December. She's coming again.
Oh, is that right?
I just missed it. She was just here like a month ago, but I couldn't hobble my way over there. But I'm going to make it in December no matter what. Anyway, Thursday we're going to talk about the whole Bryan Garrity story. Yay.
On Big Daddy Radio?
Yeah, because everybody's so curious about everything. So
you're going to tell them?
We'll talk about it, I guess, yeah. I had to really think about it before I didn't know if I want to or not, but I think I'm going to on Thursday.
I think you should.
Yeah.
What good does it do to not?
Well, and it's like if you get knocked down, you got to get back up. And I have multiple times. Unfortunately, that's how life is. It's not easy. Yeah. And don't think you might not get dealt a raw hand or get dealt something you didn't see coming. I certainly never saw this genetic thing coming. That's okay. I still get up and will go to work, and I'll still bust through no matter what. Although I'll tell you, some days it's rough, but that's okay. We'll talk about it on Thursday because anybody can get through it. You just got to make it happen. Really, honestly, it's just about finding that power within yourself to like harness and be like, what's my option? What's my option to sit here and feel sorry for myself while everybody else is thriving, while everybody else is living their life? No, no. And I'm probably such a stubborn old mule that it didn't help matters in terms of diagnostic, but that's why I think I do want to tell the whole story. Because if somebody's watching, that would just even if it affected one person, it would matter. But I did do a talk at the Market Center, and it was very touching, the response that I got. So I thought, yeah, maybe I will. Because I'm so weird about it, like all of that. It's almost like coming out of the closet back in the day. Like, I see the kids now today, and I'm just like, wow. Or even people would be like, are you married? Or you're filling out a form at the doctor, and it's like married, and I'm always checking single. And Wes is like, you're not single, you're married. I was like, oh yeah, I just don't even think about it. This country's come a long way. I want it to continue coming a long way, and this was a great segment. And thanks to Laura White for participating. But anyway.
I agree it was, so you have to tune in Thursday, 3 p.m.
3.
Big Daddy Radio Facebook page. We'll tag it here in this post. 3 p.m. You're going to get the entire Bryan Garrity story, and I'm sure it's going to be awesome. BG, it's always great to see you, my friend.
All right, you
too.
Take care.